Hey guys, it's Chicken Jockey, and welcome back to another Stream Saturday. Let me turn on my chat overlay real quick, and there it is. There we go. Alright, so for this Stream Saturday, we're gonna just be expanding this new Wonk City town thing a bit, because, I mean, we've got a really nice thing going on here with the town, but there's still a lot of stuff to fill in. I mean, for starters, we need simply more space. That's gonna be probably my main goal for this episode. Maybe terraforming stuff out a little bit, adding more road, definitely smoothing this out. That's terrible right now. But also, I might want to just add a little bit of more decoration and life to this place. Maybe add a few park benches, just general stuff you would see in a neighborhood or city or subdivision. Or I just want to add to this vibe. I want to add to this general atmosphere that New Wonk City provides, and I just want to add the human element, as Good Times with Scar refers to it as. And there's a skeleton, alright. Oh, whoa, there's also a spider in here. Whenever it's night, this place is just a hot spot for mobs to spawn because it's very poorly lit. I mean, we've got these lanterns, I guess, but they really do not do much to help. And why is that? Why is that lantern not animated? Aren't lanterns supposed to be animated or something? I thought they, like, twinkled or something or other. I don't know. But what is animated is these bushes, because I actually have a resource pack that was shown to me by someone viewing the last stream. It's called Definitive Animations. It's actually not that bad for performance. It's just a great resource pack. I would recommend it. I would for sure recommend it to anyone watching this. But anyways, let's get down to business a little bit, and let me see if I'm actually live properly. All right. Yep, I'm properly live. Everything's cool. Everything's good. All right. As I was saying, let's get down to business, and let's grab a little bit of dirt. I think the first thing we're going to need is a bit of dirt because we want to expand this place, and to expand this place, we're going to have to add a little bit of land because, as you can see, everything is kind of lowered down over here, and of course, I am lowering the road. Oh, hey, Goat Gamer, welcome to the stream! As I was saying, of course, we are lowering the road like this to kind of fit the lowered land, but even that is not going to be enough because, yeah, it just keeps going down and down and down, so we're probably going to want to add a little bit of dirt and grass here and there to kind of smooth everything out, to make everything level for more plots and road. But first of all, we're gonna have to sleep because it's getting to be night. And as I said, mobs spawn like crazy in New Wonk City in nighttime. So yeah, we're gonna want to sleep real quick. We don't want creepers blowing up everything. And let's head in that direction. That's where I usually get my dirt from when I'm terraforming. And do I have any shulker boxes with room for some extra dirt? Oh, I have to drop this off at New Wonk City or somewhere because this is actually Urban B's shulker box. I picked it up while I was cleaning up around this place because Urban B left it out here, and I 100% forgot to return it, and now he needs it back. So maybe we should return that after the stream sometime. I think he wants it in his base, maybe, but for now, I guess it can reside in New Wonk City where he left it. But obviously, we are gonna want to return it eventually, and that looks like it has enough room at shulker. So let's just pick all these back up. We don't want to leave them lying around and create even more clutter. So let's fly over here to our dirt collecting spot. Hey, actually, this place doesn't look too ugly anymore now that all the grass grew back, because, you know, originally, it looked like a wasteland, and it still does somewhat look like a wasteland, but it's not as bad. You know, maybe something's telling me that this must not be the spot where I actually collected dirt. It might not be. Oh, I see a pyramid in the distance. I think I know what that is. I would fly over there to check it out, but I'm gonna have to walk over there because I have 12 rockets, and I just have to, that's it, I have 12 rockets. Do you need more shulker boxes? No, I don't really need more shulker boxes. I could maybe do with more shulker boxes, but I think it would help for me to just organize my stuff more. As I've stated constantly on this channel, I'm a terribly organized person in general, and yeah, that is Purple Kitty's base, actually, over there. It looks like a very perfect pyramid from all the way over here. It looks like it was almost not made in a block game. It's not too big, but it's definitely nice looking. It really fits in the desert. Let me say that. It really does fit in the desert. All right, we're getting a little bit distracted. If we just check out everyone's bases. Oh, Ah, here is the wasteland where I collected my dirt. Here is the wasteland. All right. No more distractions. Let's just mine out all this dirt. Let's mine it out properly. Grass. We want a good ratio of grass to dirt because grass is cool and good, but you don't want grass to be present underneath the surface of your terraforming because there's no point in having grass if it's all hidden. You want dirt under that grass. Yes, I know I said this when I was, instant mining dirt in this exact spot. In my latest Silverlake episode, I said, it's really nice that the instant mining, the block lag has been fixed by Mojang. It's just so much easier to instant mine now, and let me drop this rotten flesh. I don't need that. I don't need that. Alright, this looks like it's the shulker that has enough room. This is supposed to be my acacia wood shulker, but not anymore. Now it's going to be our clutter shulker, apparently, because I'm just going to toss tons of grass and dirt blocks in there, because, yeah, we need them for the terraforming. And I need to use all my shulker boxes to their fullest extent, or clutter them up to their fullest extent, more accurately. Yeah, this is really bad. I have a really big organization problem in Minecraft. I'm definitely gonna, me and X-Wing just went end busting and we got shulker boxes. Yeah, maybe I could do with a few more. Maybe I could buy some of that from you sometime? I don't know. Anyways, what was I even saying? I don't even remember. Yes, disorganization. So, I think one of my main goals for Silverlake Season 3, which we're gonna probably start around the December... Oh, hey, Pro Gamer, welcome to the stream. We're mining up some dirt at the moment because we need it for some terraforming to expand the town a little bit more, the new Wonk city, because the ground is very not it's not high enough up. It's not high enough. It just gets sloped down. That's the word I was looking for. It just gets sloped down, and it's very much a pain to work with. So we're just gonna fix that problem by just placing dirt and grass everywhere, just terraforming everything up, smoothing everything out. There is actually a little bit of a floating platform over there as well. So yeah, the first thing I think I'm going to be doing on this stream, as we're working on New Wonk City, is just terraforming, expanding the roads. Of course, I do want to add decorations if I have enough time. I'm not sure I'll have enough time. And how are you? Good, good. How are you? Alright, I think we have about as much... the rotten flesh somehow popped up in my inventory again. Yeah, that inventory, the inventory in Minecraft, is something that still needs revamping to this day. Anyone who says bundles are gonna fix the problem, bundles are not gonna fix the inventory problem. Ever since it became apparent that you need rabbit hide. You need rabbit hide to craft bundles, and rabbit hide is not too easy a material to get. I get that bundles are supposed to be early game, but they're not early game. They're not an early game solution because you need rabbit hide. No one is going to go around grabbing rabbit hide to get an organization material. I mean, maybe you would if it's a very nice and cool and good organization material, but bundles simply aren't that. They're for one thing, they're not really a storage unit. They can only hold a stack of items, which is fine. I mean, that they can hold variety, which is basically what they're supposed to do. But the problem is they're not user-friendly either. They're not easy to use. They're not intuitive. They're an absolute pain. You have to drop all of your items back into your inventory or chuck them all out onto the ground just to get one item out of the bundle. That is just... It's not nice. Bundles were a good idea that Mojang had, but then they made them. It seemed like they tried to make them as not unuseful as they possibly could, so that they wouldn't become overpowered. And then they made them very hard to craft. On top of that, I just don't get why all that happened. I just really don't get it. Anyways, let's get with the terraforming. I've got 30 dirt in my inventory, so I guess we'll start with that. I have a bunch of stuff in here as well, but this 30 dirt can be a nice little start, and let's start by smoothing out this land and to the rest of the land. As you can see, yeah, this is floating platform, and also it's kind of on the road. It's sitting directly on the road. That's a little bit of a problem. Maybe you'll have to kind of cut the road back and move it a little bit to the left. I don't know. I guess let's just wing it for now and see how it goes. Just see how it goes a bit. And I'm just randomly placing dirt, but you know what? The grass is just gonna grow here anyways. That's why it's easy to terraform with dirt. I mean, of course, it does look terribly ugly at first when you just slap dirt everywhere, but I don't like terraforming with grass too good. I almost said glass. I always get grass and glass mixed up. I have no idea. The words just sound so similar, and my brain doesn't make the connection there. It doesn't differentiate. I can't say that word. Differentiate. I think it is differentiate. Oh man, there's this one word. Let me type it in the chat. Differentiate. Is this even how you spell that? There's no way that's even how you spell it. There's no way that's even how you spell it. All right, now I just sound dumb because that's not even an actual word. If anyone has any idea what word I'm saying in the chat, could you please type it in? Because yeah, I'm too dumb. I'm too dumb to recall the correct spelling of the word and the correct pronunciation. Anyways, we're getting distracted, as I generally do on stream. So differentiate. Ah, yes, differentiate. Oh, why am I doing this to myself? Oh, yeah, multiple people typed in the chat. Thank you. Yes, thank you for helping me with my with my spontaneous stupidity attack. All right. So, anyways, let's. I think we're definitely gonna have to push the road to the right because this building is really clashing with where the road is at this point. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to push it out here. I was hoping it'll be able to cope with where it is at this point, but no, I don't think that's gonna work at all. So let's just continue push on this thing to the left, and we're gonna want to mine out all this black stone, mine out this beautiful siding. You know, I shouldn't really call it beautiful. It's just a basic pattern. But let's mine out all this, and yep, everything looks cool. And do I have rotten flesh blocking my inventory? Nope, but I do have seeds blocking in my inventory. I don't want seeds. No one likes seeds. I mean, of course, seeds are useful for breeding chickens. I guess seeds, people do like seeds. If you don't like seeds, then, yeah, then something's wrong with you, because seeds are useful in Minecraft. In real life, they're also useful because you use them to grow crops. So seeds are actually the best, and let's pick those up in our inventory, in fact. Let's drop our string, and let's replace that blackstone. And let's realize we have to sleep. Boop. Boop. And I also don't have enough food either. Yeah, I always find myself having a shortage of food because I have this horrible habit of constantly sprint jumping everywhere because it's the fastest way to get places. But no, it's actually incredibly inefficient. Are you going to spawn a wither? Oh, yes, the 3 wither skulls in my inventory and the soul sand. Yes, I actually have already spawned a wither because I am, believe it or not, actually working on a Silverlake episode right now. I say believe it or not because I have been really slacking on uploads lately, and I'm just gonna apologize for that. It seems like I've apologized for my terrible upload schedule many times lately because I haven't had a decent upload schedule in months and months and months. Ever since the height of Ultimate Hardcore, I haven't had a good upload schedule, and the reason why I haven't uploaded a real Silverlake video, a full-length Silverlake video in a few weeks is I've just been incredibly busy. And last week I said, you know what, this is the week that I start my upload schedule up again. Yeah, this is when it's gonna happen, and no. That didn't happen. that definitely didn't happen because that was actually an incredibly busy week for me. It was the worst possible time to resolve to start a more consistent upload schedule. So yeah, not only did I not get an upload out, I also didn't start up a better upload schedule. So none of that happened. So I am hoping to get the Silverlake video that I'm working on out pretty soon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if that actually happens. I'm just saying that's what I'm hoping to do, and maybe. Just maybe. I'm not going to promise anything because usually when I say I'm going to have a better upload schedule or something, I don't end up doing that. I'm just bad with consistency, guys. I'm just bad with it. But I will say I'm going to try to upload more consistently once I get this next Silverlake episode out. That's what I will say. And we need this andesite. I'm going to have to mine for andesite. That's gonna be a pain because I only have 11 rockets at this point, and I need to fly using at least one rocket. And what am I doing? I feel like I'm doing something wrong. No, I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just weird like that when the road gets pushed down, and I feel like we didn't actually push this road back too far. It might still be conflicting with this building, but hopefully it will be at least a bit better. All right, so we're gonna have to mine an andesite because there's a beacon mine. That's not my shulker. That's not my shulker. All right, let's run over here and let's drop our stair in here. And let's climb this mountain to get a good vantage point to possibly fly to the shopping district without the use of any rockets. Because, yeah, I don't have enough rockets to just waste on transportation. Of course, transportation is the entire point of rockets. But, you know, this is like if you're playing an RPG and you're thinking, you know what, I need this healing item to heal my team. But what if I need it more urgently in the future? What if there's an emergency? No, I'm gonna save this healing item for an emergency, and then you save it, and then an emergency arrives, and you think, what if there's a bigger emergency? What if I need this item even more urgently in the future? I'm gonna save this for a bigger emergency, and then you just never end up using that item. That's how it is with me when I'm low on rockets. I just never want to use my, and I'm gonna have to use my rockets. All right, that was not a I'm not doing a very good job of proving my point, am I? I'm using a rocket at the same time that I'm saying I'm hesitant to use rockets. Not a very good point at all. Anyways, right down here, I believe there's a random hole somewhere in the shopping district. Aha, right here. You see this down here is a beacon mine, and we're gonna fly down here smoothly and not take a ton of fall damage and kill ourselves partially. And yes, I actually did it properly. Now that is a surprise, to say the least, because I usually fail on that landing and take a ton of fall damage. Alright, so the reason why I'm coming down to this beacon mine, or as Rendog calls them, bacon mines. I mean, that's such a great name, bacon mine. It's a very cheesy play on words that has no originality at all, but I still like it. It's nice. Anyways, let's just mine on all this andesite, because there is a plethora of andesite out down here, because the people who usually use this beacon mine or bacon mine just want the diamonds. That's all they want. They just want the diamonds, and they want the stone. They don't care for poor andesite, even though andesite's actually an incredibly solid building block. Why don't they care for poor andesite? Anyways, what can we drop? We can drop this singular torch. Yes, this is sheer organization. You have never seen a Minecraft player more organized than this. I have 7 random string in my inventory. I have it's just all so cluttered. It's all so cluttered. This is a mess. This is just an absolute mess. Anyways, what did I come here for? I cannot believe it. Oh yes. Yes. I came here to realize that I don't have an open shulker to stick my andesite in. Oh, yep. There's an open shulker. There is one of the Easter eggs from the Easter egg hunt from the latest episode. Anyways, we came here to get andesite. I just remembered. You see, I'm already forgetting what I came here to do. I get distracted in streams so extremely easily, in videos too, but especially in streams. So you're gonna see me get sidetracked in streams all the time. I hope to get a good amount of work done on this stream, but it isn't looking too good so far because of how easily I've been getting distracted, is it? I have no idea why I spam click when I'm instant mining, because holding down the button is enough. So why do I feel the need to spam click? I guess it's just I guess it's just a habit from me PvPing when you just because 1.8 PvP, which is the style of PvP that I play the most on, because it's got, you know, Hypixel. Hypixel has the best mini game designs of any server I've played thus far, and it runs on 1.8. So yeah, I mostly play 1.8 style PvP. Oh, I have to go for a few minutes. We'll be back soon. All right. I'll see ya. I'll see you then. I'll see you then. That sentence is terribly worded. Why did I say that? I don't know. But anyways, as I was saying, 1.8 PvP is all spam clicking. I mean, there is a little bit of W tapping. You have to time your walking. You have to time your sprinting right to deal maximum knockback and a bunch of nerdy things like that. But at the heart, 1.8 PvP is spam clicking. I do think it's better than 1.9 for purely PvP. I'm not going to say, oh, it's objectively better like a lot of 1.8 players will say. I'll just say I prefer 1.8 PvP over 1.9 PvP. However, 1.9 is just clearly... it's better for the actual vanilla experience. Like, fighting monsters is so much more challenging and fun with the 1.9 system. But fighting other players, it ain't so fun. It just really ain't so fun. So that's why I'm glad about the... combat test, the new combat test system that Jeb has made. I made, I think, one video. And why am I sticking this stuff in a chest? And why did I not realize there's a bunch of random andesites sitting around in here? You see, I'm dense sometimes. I'm just really dense sometimes. Why did I waste all that time mining up andesite when I already had a bunch right here? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so now that we have enough andesite, we would usually, in this case, spam a ton of rockets to fly straight up out of here, but the issue is I only have 10 rockets. You know, the reason why I don't have 10 rockets is because the rocket shop is not restocked right now. And I have a theory. The reason why the rocket shop is not restocked right now is because there was no reason for the owners of the shop to restock it, because no one has been playing on the server recently. It's been a really dead server for a while, so I really hope to start playing on it again. I haven't had time to make many videos on Silverlake for a while, and usually my main motivation for Silverlake is to play is to make videos. I mean, I do play it for fun too, but I mainly play it to make videos because it's the most fun. It's most fun to play when I'm actually doing something productive, like making a video. And also another reason for the fact that I haven't played on the server for a long time is, on top of the fact that I haven't had enough time to make a video, I haven't played other than making videos. Also because, yeah, I kind of got addicted to Bed Wars again. You see, this is what it's like with Hypixel. You play Hypixel a ton because their games are incredibly fun, incredibly well designed, incredibly addictive, and then after you play them for a little bit, you realize, you know what, this is way more boring than vanilla survival, because vanilla survival, there's so much more to do, and then you get bored of Hypixel. But then when you start playing Hypixel again after a while, you just play it furiously, and I was in that stage recently. I was just furiously playing Hypixel. It's all I wanted to play. Both because of the fact that I couldn't make any videos on Silverlake anyways, and also because of the fact that it was fun for me. It was actually fun for me. I don't know, that's just me. That's just how it works for me, and why don't I have a stone cutter? Let me go to a crafting table and craft a stone cutter. I used to have a bunch of stone cutters lying around here, but then when I cleaned up this area, I got rid of the stone cutter. So yeah, that I guess cleaning, it has its downsides, doesn't it? Not really, but because I can just craft another stone cutter. Oh, apparently I can't craft another stone cutter because I don't have any ingredients to make a stone cutter. It's not that I don't have iron or that I don't have stone. It's that I don't have iron and I don't have stone. That's a disaster. Let's use our silk touch. 1, 2, 3. I think you need 3 stone. Maybe you need 4. Let's grab the 4th one. And let's sleep. We haven't really gotten much done so far, have we? We haven't really gotten much done. We only have 36 more minutes left. We're not really gonna get too much done on this stream, are we? I guess we are gonna expand the road at least a good amount with all the andesite and blackstone that we have. We are gonna do a good amount of terraforming, probably with all the dirt we have, but as for the decoration phase I was planning on doing, adding nice little human element detail things here and there, I don't think we're gonna be able to do too much of that. I slipped up there in my wording. But as I was saying, And now, where is our iron? Iron? Oh no, I have to look through my shulker box mess and find my iron somewhere in here. Where is the iron? None in here. None in here, because that's just blackstone and soul soil. Let's look in here. No! Where is it all? You know what? Please, that's a mess. That's messed up. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna take a liberty here, and I'm gonna pay a diamond for a block of iron from Irvin B's chest. I hope he doesn't. I hope he is not unhappy with me for doing that. I mean, a diamond is well worth a block of iron. It's worth more than a block of iron, so he should be happy with that. Hopefully. I'm not sure. But we need this iron. We need this iron. Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me for taking liberties with trading. All right, so let's grab a stone cutter right there. Let's drop this. Oh, this is a Spanish chat. Sorry, this is an English chat. So please use English. Please use English in this chat, both because I don't speak Spanish and also because this is an English channel. So I'm not gonna be able to understand anything you say if you speak Spanish anyway. So I do apologize for that fact, but I just don't know. I just don't know Spanish. All right, so where is my andesite? It should be in the blackstone. Oh no, it's not in the blackstone, is it? Where's my andesite? You see, I already got so I'm getting confused as to where my andesite is, even though I just collected it all. Where is it? I've already lost it. Where is it? In there? Oh, it's in here. Oh, it's in the brown one. I see. Oh man, that was. I'm just gonna leave my shulkers over there. I'm not gonna bother to pick them up until everything's done because I just give up. I just give up when it comes to keeping everything clean while I'm building. It's just gonna be a constant process of building something, cleaning up after myself, building more of it, cleaning up after myself. And actually, this stone cutter looks insanely good right here. Maybe I'll just leave it there and see if anyone notices or not. Someone probably will notice, but maybe in the event that someone does notice it, they will actually appreciate it and think it looks nice instead of cluttering everything up. Who knows? And I placed the wrong block there. Wonderful. All right. There we go. Everything's looking pretty fine and cool and good. And you know what? Let's just merge this grass. Oh, that grass thing grew instantly. Huh. That never happens. That never happens. And anyways, we're gonna want to use this stone cutter to make some stairs. Some polished andesite stairs. There we go. And bop. Perfect. And I'm gonna delete this actually because I really want this to look proper. I want this to be a proper section of the road. So we're just gonna smooth everything out a bit. That looks much better. And we're gonna push this to the side a bit more as well. This is gonna be a really janky part of the road. I really didn't push it enough to the right. Not at all, but you know what? That's okay. No, it's not really okay, but we're gonna pretend it's okay by not fixing it, okay? That's how it's gonna work. And, yep, let's remove that. Place that, and place that. Yes, it actually worked that time. All the stairs stuck themselves in the correct position. That never happens for me. That never happens for me. Anyways, this shulker is actually getting in the way, so we're gonna have to move it. I said I wouldn't clean up until the project is done, but apparently I have to clean up to complete the project. Huh, who knew? And, no, I actually do want that blackstone there. That was incorrect. Do not delete the blackstone. And where are my stairs? I don't have any more stairs. Alright, I'm just gonna craft more this time. And why am I doing this? Why do I feel the need to instantly repeat a meaningless noise every time I stone cut something? That's definitely not Very that's definitely not very intelligent to say the least. All right, let's place this block in here. Oh, and actually, we can stick that in there. I did not expect that to be the case. I didn't think it would actually be able to do that, but fortunately, we can. And why did I destroy that with my axe? It's almost as bad as people destroying dirt with pickaxes. It's almost as bad. Not quite as bad, because axes are just not as valued. They're not as important as pickaxes are in general. So I guess it's not quite as bad as destroying dirt or gravel with pickaxes, but it's still pretty bad. Don't do that, okay? Don't destroy dirt with an axe. It's terrible. It's a psychopath thing to do. I just did something not right. That was just not right. That was just not right in general. Looking nice. Our road is looking a little bit slim, to say the least, but I think it's fine. We are going to want to slab everything off to kind of smooth the transition between blocks out a little bit more because, you know, in real life, roads don't randomly drop 1 meter. I guess that's one of the disadvantages of building in a block game. Everything is in 1 meter, I want to say increments, but no, that wouldn't be the right word. 1 meter units. That's what everything is in. Everything's in 1 meter units in a block game, and that is a little bit of a setback, but it also makes building extremely simple. You don't have to worry your head off about a bunch of complex details because everything is just, oh yeah, it's 1 block. I mean, of course, there's slabs and everything. You know, that's one of the reasons why I don't think Mojang should add vertical slabs, because it would take away from the simplicity of Minecraft, and now chat's gonna hate me for that because everyone wants vertical slabs, don't they? But yeah, I really think that one of the best parts of Minecraft is its simplicity. It's what sets it apart from other sandbox games, is that it's just it's so simple, it's so easy to understand. And that's what I think people don't really realize when they say they want vertical slabs or they want more weapons or bosses. They don't realize that if you add more stuff to Minecraft and make it more complex in that way, you're also taking away from its simplicity. And simplicity, the fact that it's easy to understand, is part of what makes Minecraft so unique and fun. It's part of why Minecraft is, in my opinion, the single best sandbox game ever made. I mean, there's a reason, obviously, why it's so popular. One of those reasons is the fact that it was the first really big, good sandbox game, obviously, but I think another reason is that it's the best. Even to this day, it's the best sandbox game. That's just my opinion, though. I know that there's a lot of people who say, no, Minecraft is not the best sandbox game, it's just the most popular. And maybe it isn't, but Minecraft, and I think Minecraft is the best. That's just my opinion. And everything looks nice. The road is all smoothed out pretty decently. It's kind of messy over here, but doesn't that add to the wonkiness? You know, one thing that's fun about working in New Wonk City is that every time you do something that looks messy or wrong, you can just say, "Oh, that just adds to the atmosphere of the wonkiness." It kind of gives us a free pass from actually making everything polished because, oh, you see this messed up road, that just adds to the atmosphere, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah, of course it adds to the atmosphere because that's how it works. I'm definitely not just too lazy to fix it. And why are the block hitboxes messed up over here? No idea, but we're gonna have to cope with it. All right, there we go. You see, I have amazing aim. Not with a bow. My bow aim is trash, but my block placing aim is amazing. You see, I can place a glass pane on top of a glass pane. Now that is a feat. Placing glass panes on top of glass panes. I mean, yeah, but no. I mean, I guess I am joking, but seriously, glass panes are a pain to place on top of other glass panes. And no, that pun was actually not intended. You know, when people say no pun intended, usually they don't mean it. They usually didn't intend the pun. They're just saying they didn't intend the pun just for some reason. Maybe they don't really understand what no pun intended means, even though it's rather self-explanatory. But no, I actually did not think about that pun when I said they are a pain to place. That was not an intended pun in the slightest. So. And it's getting darker. You know, I feel like even if we had to end the stream at this moment, we've got a decent amount of progress done. It's not anything impressive, but at least we smoothed out that road a little bit back there, and we can't see it from over here, but at least we smoothed out that road a little bit back there because it was terrible. It was overrun by the house. It was not even or level with the terrain, and it was just very messed up in general. So I guess we have some. I guess even if we somehow had to end the stream at this moment, it would be fine. So even though we might not get everything done that we meant to get done at stream, at least we got that done. At least we got that done. And let's get some stairs. Or slabs. Let's grab some slabs for that effect. Let's smooth everything out with slabs, and let's take away this. Wait, where is the hideous looking stair? I think I removed it. There we go. That's much better. That's miles better than how it was before. I'm glad I thought of that. I'm really glad I thought of that because it was horrible looking before. Horrible. And there we go. Looking fine. Looking fine. Yeah. All right. This road's janky. It's definitely not uniform, but let's just move on. Let's just keep expanding it. Let's just keep expanding. I'm just gonna make it straight for a little bit. That's kind of an illegal thing, obviously, to make a road partially straight in New Wonk City, but we can't just make it curve forever. Obviously, I do have to make it curve right around here, and I also have to terraform a little around here, but you know what? Let's just start curving it right here. I lied. We're not gonna make it uniform and straight. We're gonna curve it at least a little bit. At least a little bit. And we're gonna push it back, I want to say around here. That can be our goal for the road. Just expand it to from there to here. That should be decent. It's not too much, but I want to leave a little bit of time, enough time for doing at least a little bit of decorating. I don't want to spend the entire time just expanding rows, and I mean, expanding rows is important and all, but it's definitely not interesting. It's definitely not something that I want to spend the entire stream doing. Hi, I am back. Oh, hey! Welcome back! Welcome back to the stream. We're still expanding this road, and that's all what we've done so far. It's working out pretty nice. It's working out pretty nice, but yeah, it's working out pretty nice. Of course, it's not perfect over there. It's kind of janky and messy, but I think it's fine for now. I think it's fine for now. We're gonna want to expand this though. It's not thick enough. No, I think it's thick enough though. No, I think it's thick enough. All we've got to do is just line this out, add a little bit of terraforming over here, and then we will be ready to add some more decoration. I was thinking about adding a few park benches. Maybe we could do some of that funness. That sounds so stupid when you say it out loud, and it would probably actually sound much more stupid when written down. It's just is it even a real word? I think it is a real word, actually, because, you know, funner is actually a real word. You would think that would be common knowledge that funner is a real word, but usually when people say funner, they're like, oh, I don't even think that's a word. No, it is a word. Funner is actually a word if you look it up in the dictionary. It doesn't seem like a real word, but it actually is. There's a lot of words that are actually in the dictionary, a lot of variations of certain words, kind of like fun, funner. I think variation would be the correct term. I'm actually not sure, but there's a lot of stuff like that seems like it's not real. It's not right, but it actually is. And let's grab some stairs. No, we actually need many more stairs than that. That's not enough. And this should be about enough. I'm not sure this is extremely loud on the stream, the sound of stone cutting stairs, but it definitely is extremely loud for me. It's blaring in my speakers. It's really blaring. It's really irritating me. It's not good. I think I turned my volume a little bit too high for myself. Not on the stream. I think the stream volume level should be about fine. I'm not exactly sure, but for me specifically, they're horribly loud. They're horribly loud, and I should not have done that to myself. But it's too late because I'm not gonna go back and readjust all the volume settings in the middle of a stream. I'm not gonna do that. And that's wrong. Is that right? Nope, that's not right either. Getting stairs to put themselves in the right configuration is so It's not fun. Oh, there we go. That actually went a lot quicker and easier than it generally does with stairs. Oh, and this is nice because I won't have to terraform on this side, as I will have to terraform on that other side. So that does make things a little bit more easy. More easy, that's the really dumb way to say it, isn't it? Easier would be a much better way of saying it. But you know what? I'm just gonna keep saying that. More easy instead of easier. No, I'm probably not actually gonna keep saying that, but that would be fun. That would be a fun thing to do, just for a week. Say something slightly wrong, not grammatically wrong, but say something that just sounds wrong, like more easy. Just say that for a week. That might be a fun challenge. I don't know. I get weird ideas on the fly. Really weird ideas. Meaningless ideas. Meaningless, weird ideas. Alright. Everything's looking good. Let's just add some the sidewalk, or as they say in Britain, pavements. That's something I learned from watching Hermitcraft. It's really weird how a lot of what I've learned about British version of the English language, British terms, is from Hermitcraft. People saying, "Oh, in America you call this pavements, but in Britain no, in America you call these sidewalks, but in Britain we call them pavements." It's just weird. It's just weird how Hermitcraft is interesting because there's people from Europe, and I don't really understand. How do they get their schedules? How do they get their schedules synchronized on Hermitcraft? They probably have very interesting sleep schedules. I guess, as Mumbo Jumbo said, the middle of the day is prime time to sleep for a Minecraft YouTuber. At least a full-time Minecraft YouTuber. Of course, I would never rearrange my sleep schedule to make it more easy for me to make Minecraft videos. That's something I would definitely not do. But yeah, I guess it must be easy for them, at least most of the hermits, to rearrange their schedules to fit the different time zones, because most of the hermits, I say, because some of the hermits actually do have full-time jobs other than making Minecraft videos. For example, Impulse has a full-time job, which I have no idea why he has a full-time job, because I mean, he's one of the bigger of the hermits in terms of channel size. He's one of the bigger ones. He's nearing, I want to say, 1 million subscribers, and so it seems like if some of the other hermits with far less subscribers than that can actually live off of their YouTube channel, it just seems strange to me that Impulse needs not a part-time job but a full-time job on top of the YouTube thing. It's interesting. It's interesting. I guess yeah, YouTube is definitely not a very lucrative. It's definitely not a very lucrative career. It's definitely not something I would personally ever want to get money or have a full-time job from, even in the event that my channel got big enough to do that. It most likely won't. My channel most likely won't get that big, but even if it did, I definitely would not want to base a full-time job off of it. It's just not very reliable. It's not very reliable at all. And yeah, now all we've got to do is terraform this side. I guess I could just add one layer of dirt over here, but that wouldn't look the best, would it? No, that would look very jarring and strange. We're gonna have to add a little bit more, that's for sure. And actually, I could add just a few layers of blocks and probably have it look quite decent. I'm not going to do that, though, because I want it not to look quite decent, but I want it to look very nice. So let's just slap even more dirt out here. This is terraforming. Terraforming is a fine art. You slap one layer of dirt outside of your roads. That's how you do it. Terraforming equals dirt slapping. That's what I say. Terraforming equals dirt slapping. That's what terraforming is at its core. It's just dirt slapping. That's all it is. And yeah, other than the fact that none of this dirt has grown up into grass, I think this place is looking pretty nice. Yeah. All right, so now let's move on to the decorating. Let's move on to the decorating. So one thing I'm thinking is making some kind of park bench, maybe right here or over there, probably both. That's the GTG. Bye. Have a good day or night. Yeah, you too. You too. Have a good day as well, or night, depending on where your time zone is. I don't really know what time zone you live in, but have a good have a good time of day. That's just what I'm gonna say. That sounds really awkward saying it out loud. It doesn't sound right at all. But have a good day or night. I'm just gonna say what you said. That's a much better way of putting it. Anyways, I think we're gonna need some warp wood because oh well, let me go grab my shulker boxes. I don't want to lose those. I'm gonna get some warped wood for this project because I want to make a park bench. But I want to make a blue park bench because, you know, a brown park bench, it's just not how things are IRL. You don't find... And I just heard a witch. That's scary because witches can really whittle down your health. But you know what? I'm just going to ignore that. We'll worry about it later. It's 11:44 p.m. for me. Wow. Oh, so you have, it's 2:45 p.m. for me. So... that means you are... you see, my brain is working furiously to do subtraction. You're 7... no, not 7. You are 9 hours ahead of me for your time zone. Alright, it's kind of embarrassing that it took me that long to do basic subtraction. But yeah, 9 hours. I guess... that makes me think. Maybe I should start my streams earlier because there might be a lot of people watching my streams in their time zone. It's late at night for them. Yeah, maybe I could stream a little bit earlier, like maybe at 1 rather than 2. I don't know. Anyways, what was I even gonna do? Ah, yes, get some warped wood. And I hope I didn't leave any of my shulker boxes out here because I don't have any inventory space. And I could have easily broken up my shulker box and left it there. But I don't think that's the case because it looks like I have all of them. Bye! Alright. Warped wood. How are we going to get warped wood? Well, we have... in there, in that lighthouse, we have a little contraption called a nether portal. And... past another portal, there is an area called a nether highway. And in the nether highway, we have direct access to the below nether area. And in fact, the below nether area just so happens to be a warped forest. So that's convenient because we have a warped forest right under us. And I'm constantly finding myself needing warped wood for projects. So it's nice that we have a warped forest right underneath us. Except I don't know exactly where the warp forest is. I think it's down past these little stairs. Yeah, it's in here. Alright, here's some warp wood right in front of our faces. And this should be quite enough, I think. This is definitely not quite enough inventory space. But this should be quite enough warped wood. And let's see, how many logs do we have? Oh, I'm just gonna have to. A door just swung open past me, so I'm just gonna mute my mic and go close it again. I apologize. All right, I'm back. And what were we gonna do again? Yes, we're gonna get some more warped wood. I think 20 warped logs should be about enough, but it never hurts to get a few extra. Except for the fact that I can't get a few extra because that would require gliding down there. I definitely don't have enough rockets to get back up once I glide down there, so I guess we're gonna have to put up with 20 logs, even though it's definitely not enough for anything big. But then again, we're just slapping a few park benches down in our area, so it shouldn't be too much of a pain. So I think 20 should be, hopefully, plenty. We only have 10 more minutes, but that 10 minutes should be a good amount of time to work out a few designs, shouldn't it? I think so. I think it will be. I think we have enough time. And why did I do that? I used up one of my rockets, taking off far. Oh, actually, I do have enough momentum to reach the new Wonk city, and the door swung open yet again. All right, it looks like I'm gonna have to mute my mic and shut it again. Hopefully more firmly this time, because yeah, it just randomly swung open. I don't even think anyone opened it. Alright, I closed the door rather firmly. Hopefully not too firmly. It did creak a little bit. I hope I didn't damage it or something. But anyways, let's go over here. Let's craft up all of our logs. 25 logs and some planks. Yeah, this is riveting content right here. Clicking at the inventory, the crafting inventory. And dropping iron ingots because my inventory is extremely cluttered. And not dropping anything in that shulker box because it's not mine, but dropping a ton of things in this shulker box that is mine, and cluttering up my own inventory management system even further than it already was cluttered. Anyways, stairs. We obviously need some stairs. I'm just gonna craft a couple things of stairs. 8 should be about enough because I think you only need 3 stairs to make a park bench? 3 sounds about right. I'm also gonna need a couple things of trapdoors. I don't want to craft too many because trapdoors are really expensive for wood. They're more expensive than it seems like they would be, but let's craft a little bit of that. And now we have the 3 ingredients we need to cook up a park bench. I think it's gonna have to go somewhat like how do you go about this again? I think you place a stair or a temporary block right there. You break the temporary block, and you place a stair right there, like a nice. Oh, I don't think that was right. I think I actually want to. No, that's right. That's right. All right, and then you take your warped trapdoor. You stick it right here. Nope, not not right there. You stick it right here. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. You stick it right here. Nope, that's not right. You stick it right. You realize that you actually have terrible block placing aim. Why? What is wrong with me sometimes? What is wrong with me? All right, I'm just gonna slap a temporary block on here to help myself out. There we go. There we go. It's about time, isn't it? All right, this is actually a nice little park bench design. I do have to slap the last one on. I like this. It looks it looks like a sort of classic park bench design, if that's even a thing. And yeah, my dog is whining furiously because I think she got trapped in the room as I closed the door. All right, so let me go open the door again that I had to close firmly. There, sorry for all the constant pauses in the stream. All right, I'm back once more, and yeah, I think our park bench is looking great, except except for the obvious flaw that the trapdoors are hanging off from there. But you can't really see it from the front, and the front is the main part where you're actually gonna sit. So I mean, it's not much of a problem at all when you think about it. Anyways, I think we could probably slap yet another park bench over here. It might look nice. It might look very nice indeed, except for the obvious fact that it's very angled. Maybe we could slap something else right there. By the way, chat, we only have about 7 minutes left, so I might not have time to build anything very big. But please, anyways, still, tell me your ideas as to what we could slap into New Wonk City to decorate this place a little more, because it does have a lot of builds, a lot of nice builds, but it still doesn't have too much life. I mean, I did add some trees to decorate it, but it doesn't feel like it's an actual living, breathing area. So I would really appreciate any ideas you guys could come up with. Just tell me in the chat, or if you're watching this stream after the fact, in the comments, and I will think about. I'll think about it. That would be a good idea. And yeah, I have to place a slab on here. You see, I'm getting the hang of building this park bench. I've actually never built this park bench design before. I just saw it off of Google. That's usually where I get all my ideas for Minecraft. I either look at pictures on Google of something from the real world, or I just look at a picture on Google of a simple design. Like these street lamps were kind of roughly based on a design for a street lamp I found off of Google. I kind of tried to make them a little more city contemporary style to fit this area a little more. And these park bench, the shape of this park bench was originally wood, but yeah, this shape I found also off of Google. So Google Images it's just a nice spot to get to inspiration for Minecraft builds, and I really do like this. I really do think these park benches have added a good amount of detail. But what else? Where else could we slap a park bench? I'm just gonna keep slapping park benches until it feels like we have too many park benches. That's what I'm gonna do. Is it a good idea? Probably not particularly a good idea. But then again, these park benches look pretty nice. They fit into the area very well. And maybe we could slap one right here. I'm not sure. This kind of seems like here's something that I was thinking that we're gonna add eventually. This is going to be a bridge that just cuts off randomly in the middle of the ocean, and it goes directly into a portal of some sort. It looks like the cars that are on the bridge are just driving right off into the middle of the ocean, and then they get teleported to somewhere by a portal. That's just an idea I had, and hopefully we can carry out that idea as soon as possible, because right now the night bus is just driving into a non-existent road. It's not even polished or anything around this thing. Yeah, I should probably get to adding that idea as soon as possible. Maybe a few episodes from now. I have to clean up all of the current projects I have in my backlog of projects that I should have done a long time ago and still haven't done yet. Yeah, I have a lot of those right now, and I'm starting to slowly chip away at them. One of those projects is going to be hopefully completed in the mentioned episode I'm working on. So yeah, maybe eventually. The fortunate thing is the fact that the cave, Minecraft caves and cliffs got split, and the big part of the update is not coming until a lot later. So we do have a lot of more time on this Silverlake server. We're not gonna end Silverlake Season 2 in the summer. We're gonna start Season 3 in the winter. Big Christmas updates. That does give us a lot of time. It means that I have a lot of time to finish this backlog of projects that I have worked up, like my base, stocking up my shops that I haven't stocked up in forever. Just a lot of stuff I have going on. I haven't been able to, or not that I haven't been able to, but I haven't worked on, and I still need to work on. But after I'm done with all those projects, I'll still have time to work on more projects in the future. Like maybe I could expand this city. Maybe, who knows, maybe this city will expand throughout the entire savanna biome. I wouldn't count on it, but I am hoping to just keep building in this place until it turns into an actual full-size city. Well, maybe not a full-size city, because, none of these buildings are exactly skyscrapers, but a very big and nice-looking little neighborhood. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. We don't really have much more time. We got about 3 minutes left, and we don't really have much more to do on this stream. I think we pretty much accomplished what we wanted to do. So, yeah, goodbye, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next video /stream / whatever is next. And,